The 1st of April marks the start of the new 5-year control period for Network Rail. It also marks the end of PR23, which was our periodic review of Network Rail. In that review, we've set out what Network Rail must deliver for passengers and freight users over the next 5 years. And this is in return for the significant funding which it gets directly from the UK and from the Scottish governments, but also for the charges that it levies on the train operators that use its network. And in total, this amounts to approximately £43 billion in real terms over the next 5 years. And it's vital that Network Rail does deliver on the regulatory requirements that we've set, and our regulatory requirements focus on safety, performance, asset sustainability and efficiency of the network. We've been dealing with particularly challenging circumstances for the rail industry. It's not every periodic review that is confronted with inflation at a 40-year high, the challenges of industrial relations, rail reform and recovery, of course, from the pandemic. And it is against this backdrop that I think it's all the more important that we have the clear funding and regulatory settlement that this 5-year control period gives us. Network Rail, for its own part, has now produced a delivery plan which will set out how it delivers on those regulatory outcomes that we set in our final determination. We scrutinise those plans and we find that they should deliver on the outcomes that we want to see, although we have found certain priority areas where we will be holding Network Rail to account over the next 5 years. And we've set these out in a letter to the company which we've published on our website. I would like to thank all of you who have contributed to PR23, whether through consultation responses, workshops or stakeholder events. A whole industry approach will continue to be vital to secure the outcomes that we want to see for passengers, users and funders of the railway.